You ever make a podcast episode where you made some really bold takes and you're gonna like rethink them throughout the night?
Like the fact that Mahomes is the best.
I'm not saying I'm going back on it already. I'm just saying I might have been a little too hard.
You still don't think Lamar can throw?
I still don't think Lamar is a good quarterback.
And with that, that's the end of our episode for the Underqualified Knuckleheads. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is by you. Welcome back to the Underqualified number.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Underqualified Knuckleheads Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Andy Newman, and alongside me today, as always, is Daniel Keene, but not as always is Kyle Smedley. Boys, how are we feeling about some MLB, some NFL? I'm sorry I can't talk today. We got to talk fast because Dan has to go to class. So
we all have to go to class.
Oh, Kyle, do you have class at 1?
Class until 2.
So. So whatever.
So we're on your time right now.
That's correct.
What time would you like to get out of here, Mr. Smedley?
About 1:50.
That's fine with
Let's chat for a while.
Let's chat for a while.
No, we're not going to do that.
221.
That's correct.
Mr. Kyle and I have a class together.
Yep.
So it's an interesting one. Did you notice anything different about our podcast intro today?
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on.
He hasn't been listening either.
Oh,
he's doing the intros
I'm doing
now.
the intro now.
You're right.
Yeah, it's different.
That's something my brain didn't notice, but now I notice.
Did you notice the fact that I messed up? I'm sorry, fans.
Yeah, I noticed that one.
Yeah.
It's okay, though.
I'm sorry. It's been a long week, man.
You look nice today, though.
Yeah, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I'm wearing a nice little flannel and some khaki joggers.
Unfortunately, Daniel is wearing a U of M hat.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, my.
That's
Don't
not
start
good.
this slander.
Please take it off.
Number 4 in the country.
Whatever. I don't care. No one cares. Shout out to our fans. We're very sorry that we've been kind of not putting out as much content as we would have liked to. Had to miss last week. We're doing it in the middle of the week this week to kind of account for both weeks. Sorry about it. Dan has a lot of work. I have a lot of work. I'm dying physically. Dan's dying physically.
No, I'm good.
Oh, never mind.
Sick.
Are you good?
I don't get sick, man.
Oh, you're dying mentally?
No,
you're good.
Okay, whoa. this
Should we be candid as possible here?
This turned really
what are
dark.
we talking about?
I'm sorry.
Andy and I are pretty busy.
Yes, we're very busy.
Mom, I promise we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing fine. I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I
important.
love it. I love this.
Honestly,
we're here.
Friday we were supposed to record, and I texted Andy, and I was like, I'm not in the frame to do it right now. But it's okay. It is okay. Kyle, how are you doing?
Kyle Smedley.
About as decent as I can be, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just kinda hanging out. I'm a little bit sick, but we don't have COVID.
What's up with
so
you guys and getting sick?
And
all
I'm not
the time?
sick. It's allergies.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I have allergies.
I have allergies.
I take my medication.
So do
to get
I.
out.
Take one pill.
Yeah,
That's
me
it.
too.
See, I have
Oh,
allergies,
well,
but
it's not
I
I
am
helping.
take one
also
vitamin
sick.
D and one of the Allertex.
It's not helping. Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever.
I'll let you try some of mine
Well,
sometime.
for those who don't remember, if they didn't listen, whatever, the Kyle Smedley podcast last semester or last year, Kyle, big baseball guy, wrong team. He's a big Reds fan, weirdly. I don't know. Kyle was also on the podcast where Dan and I made a stupid bet that said that the Colts would be better or the Lions would be better. And as of right now, the Colts are barely better, and we're both just as bad. So
Hold on, though. The Lions are a better team.
Oh, yeah, that's
The
accurate. Yeah,
Colts
I'd
have
say
a
so.
better record. The Lions are a better team.
Sorry, Kyle, I missed it when you said that. Can you say it one more time for me?
The Lions are better than the Colts, and I have no shame in admitting that.
Just one more.
Kyle, also big
Andy,
Colts
could you
fan.
say it for me too?
I think that the Lions are a better overall team than the Indianapolis Colts.
I love the Colts, but they've put me through so much misery this season.
I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. I'm a little upset too. Not only am I happy because the Lions are looking like a better team than the Colts, looking like a more competent team than the Colts. There's one fatal flaw, and that's Aaron Glenn in this Detroit Lions defense. The
number one offense in the NFL.
Number one offense in the NFL.
Yeah. What are you in defense still right now?
32nd.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That is the most Lions thing you could do.
That sounds right.
Can I propose a trade as if I'm an NFL GM?
Sure.
What would happen if we traded head coaches Dan Campbell for Frank Reich?
Please no.
Please yes.
No.
Please, yes. I'll take him.
Let's do it right now.
You know what? You know what I realized yesterday, by the way? Listening to, again, Staple the Pod, Pat McAfee show. That's where I get all my information.
That's not great.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't just get all my...
It's not that bad,
He's
though.
an accredited
he's
source.
a journalist.
Yes, he's a journalist. He talks
He
to
is.
Ian Rappaport. He talks to primary
Walking
sources.
a fine line here,
primary
guys.
He's a
sources.
journalist.
Yes, he's a journalist. He's not a trained journalist, but he
There
is
we go.
a
There
journalist.
it is.
Yeah. whatever. Anyway, are you talking to Aaron Rodgers every Tuesday? You talking to Ian Rappaport every day? You talking to Chuck Pagano? Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
He does a great job on his show and an even better job on game day.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Really good okay, he's not bad.
He's a natural on game day.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you. He's a sports
and he's a phenomenal commentator and wrestler in the WWE.
Dude, he does it all.
Whatever.
He's the best.
I don't know.
Yes. Anyway,
I think journalists might be a step too far, but
whatever. He's getting there. He's getting there. I think
he'll be on our pod in a little bit.
Sure. Whatever. Okay. So anyway, back to
imagine that.
Imagine that.
Back to some Pat McAfee Colts. Whatever. So they're talking about Nick Sirianni and the 4-0 Eagles and how they're bringing him on the show tomorrow. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, Nick Sirianni, that name sounds familiar. Wasn't he on the Colts or something? I looked him up. Like, oh, yeah, he was our offensive coordinator for 2 years. Remember that? Now they're 4-0, and we're the Colts.
Yeah, Matt Eberflus was defensive, right? He's in Chicago now.
Is
it Eberflus?
Yeah, he was not. I wouldn't say that he was the best.
Well,
really.
I mean, he's in a better.
Sirianni. You look at when he was ROC. How did our offense perform?
Pretty well.
Pretty good.
Pretty darn well.
I can't remember the tweet, but I think it was Cooper Kupp has more receptions than Justin Fields has completed passes. So Eberflus isn't doing too great.
I want to say the Bears don't even have 40 complete passes on the season.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
The Ravens,
really?
Man, that Chicago
That's
team
wild.
It's tough to watch.
It's not great
to watch.
It's
like
not great.
That first win of the season, though, after everyone gave him so much crap, it was pretty good. It was
talking about the rain game?
Yeah, the rain game.
The monsoon game?
Well, the Niners had no chance.
No, Niners had no chance. It was the rain game where I publicly apologized on the podcast, but then I took it back because it was a rain game. Either way, around the NFL, Lions lost, Colts lost, but Lions loss was a little bit better than the Colts lost in my...
Best game of the week?
It was a great game. It was a great game. Like
it was scoregami.
Actually, here's most fun game of the week. I wouldn't say overall best because there's no defense.
There was
scoregami, bro.
There was zero defense being played. Tracy Walker's out for the year. That's going to be really bad for the Lions.
No one acknowledging the thing that I just said.
Scoregami. Scoregami is a lot worse when you lose.
Sucks. Sorry, when you win. I don't care.
Because now forever in history, that's going to go down as the first time that score has been played and your team lost.
Oh, that's true. That sucks.
At least you're making history.
You're making history. That's something.
We did it once before.
Yeah, for scoregami, for those who don't really understand what we're talking about, scoregami is this thing on Twitter where some guy has just figured out every single score that's ever happened in the NFL and just posts something on Twitter when there's a new one that's literally a permutation of a score that's never happened before. And last week, the 48-45 win for the Seattle Seahawks over the Lions was a scoregami for the 1,073rd most unique score in NFL history.
I'm also pretty sure it was like the most points scored in a game in a long time.
It's been
there
while.
was over 1,000 yards total in the game.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Like 90 combined points. I mean,
it was
it's
a
been
good game.
Bit.
And honestly, here's what makes me so happy about that game. That offense did so well, even though missing Amon-Ra St. Brown, missing DeAndre Swift, Jared Goff still got it done. Missing DJ Chark too. Their big free agent wide receiver signing. They got it done. That defense though, something needs to happen. Aaron Glenn blitzes pretty much half the time, and we need to get out this. It's like a boomer bust type style of defense, and we can't do it anymore.
Andy, would you give a first round pick for Amon-Ra St. Brown?
I would give a first round pick for Carson Wentz. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Whoa. You would do a first for Amon-Ra though, right?
I'm saying yes.
Amon-Ra,
especially with the needs we have.
Yeah.
Imagine him with Pittman.
Yeah, no. I completely agree.
I'm not lying, dude. I genuinely believe he's a top 10, creeping in top 5 receiver right now.
Creeping in top 10.
I would say top 10. I would say top 10 right now.
I don't
personally.
know.
I would have to look.
He's been playing lights out. He's got this pit bull mentality. This whole team is taking on the Dan Campbell mentality. We're biting some kneecaps. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Notice how Daniel has all these glowing things to say about the Lions. I don't know what to say about the Colts.
No, I don't have a single
I don't know what to say.
I like Frank Reich's beard. He still got the beard?
No.
I thought it was a pretty good like.
It's like a scruff.
Yeah,
like a scruff.
Yeah,
he
looks sad on the sidelines.
He should.
I mean, I would be sad too.
I'd be sad if my team sucked, which I am.
If I gave up the first round for Carson Wentz and then brought in Matt Ryan and was like, "We're not going to lose to Tennessee," and then
we lost to Tennessee immediately. Oh yeah. The Colts' schedule is actually kind of brutal though. Thinking about it, there's 5 of our division games within the first 7 weeks. 5. That's wild. Like,
I don't see an issue with it. Like you're going to play division games all year.
Is it 5 or 4? Is it 5 or 4? But the fact that it's above 3 in the first 7 weeks is wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's all before our bye. I know that.
Okay, let's go over some more of the NFL games. First off, let's talk the Miami Dolphins and what the heck went wrong there.
We're kind of just going over the past 2 weeks, aren't we?
We're going over whatever we No, we're going over.
No, but that was this week because it was Thursday.
It was Thursday.
It was Thursday.
It was last Thursday.
It was
Still week 4.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
but the Tua situation. Tua when he had a concussion in their week 3 matchup.
Well, you don't know that.
Really?
Well, it wasn't
are you
confirmed. He had
on that
back
side of
problems.
this?
I'm just
He
saying.
had back problems. Yeah.
I'm just saying he probably did, but like we don't know. So I feel like we
Wasn't
can't say
confirmed,
he
yeah.
had a concussion. He
Tua
definitely probably did.
Tua stumbled off the
Yes.
field after taking a
Yes.
hit.
And then came back later in the game.
Came back later in the game. Apparently, quote unquote, entered concussion protocol. Did not. Got cleared to play against Cincinnati, and then got popped in the middle of the field, and that looked scary.
I was scared. I was watching the game. It was a little terrifying.
It was really terrifying to watch. Also, what the heck is Thursday Night is Amazon doing? Replaying.
Oh yeah, that was.
They replayed it about 1,000
A
times.
dozen
seeing
times.
his hands like kind of like clinch up
Ooh.
after that happened. That was messed.
It reminded me of the Austin Collie hit
Yep.
against the Eagles.
Thank you. Yes.
Reminded me of Dak Prescott, except when Dak Prescott's ankle, not his hip. But when that happened,
okay.
when that happened, he said, "I know our producers are going to make us replay this 3 or 4 times. Please look away." Like I like that. Al Michaels was just like,
Look at his hands.
Look at his hands.
Yeah.
How's he doing down there?
Al Michaels, I still love him.
God bless him.
But
Former Reds announcer. That's where he got his start.
Definitely took a hit in that game, in my personal opinion.
I like Kirk Herbstreit as well.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I'm
but
surprised he's doing that.
Given Tua comes back though and comes back healthy and makes it out, that Miami team's looking real solid.
I mean, Tyreek and Waddle is just unfair. It's not fair.
Unfair.
You know, a question that I've kind of had just while we're on the topic of like announcers and stuff. Why would you bring in Troy Aikman and Tony Romo to do ESPN and then also have Peyton Manning and Eli on another station? No one's going to watch Troy and Tony if you're going to pay him all that money.
I only
Not
watch...
Tony.
I watch the Manning
Joe.
cast 9 times out of 10.
Joe
I only
Buck,
watch
Troy
the Manning cast if it's not open.
I'm not going to lie. I love Peyton Manning. Not the biggest fan of the Manning cast.
Why?
It's all right. It's fine. I'd rather listen to Troy and Joe Buck call a game.
I mean,
really?
They're my favorite commentator duo in the NFL.
Really?
That's an interesting choice.
And it's funny because I'm not a fan of Joe Buck's commentary on baseball. Like, I don't like when he calls a baseball game, but I love when he calls a football
I would
game.
agree with that. No,
I don't know why.
I've listened to his baseball games. They're not pretty.
No.
I like
the thing with baseball.
It's Jim Anson, Tony Romo unequivocally. I'm sorry.
Okay,
That's just
close,
me.
close
That's
second.
not bad.
Yeah.
I liked Al Michaels for a little bit, but I feel like he's just kind of like phoning it in at this point.
He is old now. Yeah.
He's getting up there.
And Chris Collinsworth. Now here's a guy, and that's the best player in the NFL.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on
You
Chris
don't like
Collinsworth.
Chris?
Not a Chris fan. No.
Oh,
Not many people are.
Come on.
He hates the Colts. Have you ever noticed that?
Does he really?
No, like every
Hates
single
the
game
Colts.
that
Hates
we
the
play
Colts.
and
Really?
he's calling it. If you listen, he hates us. Hates the Colts.
Why?
Hates the
What did
Colts.
we do
Just listen to the next time that we're on NBC, and you'll see.
in the next 40 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we finally make it back on any relevance of any kind.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
We
great.
got Thursday Night Football this week.
Woo! Yeah, whatever.
Gonna
Who
get
cares?
creamed.
Not speaking of, I was gonna put in a cool transition, but I kind of forgot. Kenny Pickett named the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Where are we vibing with that?
Better than Mitchell Trubisky.
Trubisky?
Yeah, he's a bust.
Oh, I get it. Never mind.
There you
I
go.
get Nah, this was a funny joke. Okay, whatever.
What the
I'm gonna talk about another lethargic offense though. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's
Woof.
not okay. Pittsburgh's not looking pretty, but I do not
No.
think this all rests on Mitch in this whole
No,
situation.
I don't
No,
think
no,
so
no,
either.
no, no.
I think putting Pickett up is. I mean, when you select a quarterback in the first round, it is almost the understanding, unless you're the Green Bay Packers, it is almost the understanding that at one point in that season, that quarterback is going to take on the reins.
Well, and it would be one thing if he was sitting under someone like, Rodgers or Brady or someone like that.
But it's Mitch.
Yeah.
But I don't think they signed Mitch Trubisky with the understanding that they were going to give him time,
Yeah.
and they
And he
have
got
not
time.
given him time. No, he didn't.
He
I don't.
did.
No, this is not enough time.
He got 4 weeks.
Four NFL games is not enough time. 4 NFL games and one of
enough
them.
time. got.
Enough time for what?
I don't know, to get comfortable, to be able to at least say like we get. I think 6 games.
Let's be honest here. They signed him just to give Pickett time to be ready.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they signed Trubisky.
Also,
I don't believe in drafting a quarterback in the first round unless you have the understanding that quarterback can play as soon as possible.
here's another question.
He is playing as soon as possible.
No, he's not. As soon as possible would have been week 1.
Here's another question.
No.
Here's another
If
question.
sorry, real quick. If
Oh
you
my
draft
God.
a quarterback in the first round, if I draft a quarterback in the first round, my understanding is that quarterback is high enough caliber to start in the National Football League week 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna say there's some exceptions.
I don't think so.
I think that there is.
By the way, keep going. What was
I
your?
think
What was your-
okay. Here's the question that I was going to ask. Do you think that Mitch Trubisky is a better quarterback than Marcus Mariota and Geno Smith?
Yes.
You think so?
Right now, I
Yeah.
think Mitch Trubisky would start over Mariota.
I don't know about that.
Have you watched the Falcons game in the last 2
Yeah,
weeks?
Mariota looks fine.
It's not. No.
Mariota looks acceptable.
Who's he throwing to? Who's Mariota throwing to?
Kyle Pitts. Oh, Drake.
But he's
London.
not throwing to Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, it's true.
He's
Drake
not
London.
gonna play. Drake
But
London.
not
That's
even
it.
not last
And
week
he's a
either. He
rookie.
busted from my fantasy team.
I don't know.
He's doing a lot
would,
on his legs.
If
I think-
you
I
ask
think-
me,
Sorry, keep going.
no, if you ask me right now, I'm taking Geno, Mariota, Trubisky in that order.
I like that.
I'm not.
I don't. No.
Geno's a dog, man.
Geno's not a dog.
What are you talking about?
Geno's
scored
working
48
in an
points.
offense.
Geno
He just
scored
put
48
48
points.
I watched.
points
I
on the
watched that
lines.
whole game. Geno Smith is a system quarterback.
Still hasn't written back.
Do you know who else is a system quarterback? Tom Brady.
Jared Goff.
Cooper
Wow.
Rush.
Whoa, Cooper Rush is.
Cooper
Whoa
Rush is the
now.
GOAT. Cooper
Okay,
Rush is the GOAT.
I thought you were
Can we-
about to call him a
No.
system quarterback.
No.
Let's transition into this though. Cooper
Sorry.
Rush, man.
The GOAT.
Dog.
Okay.
Love him.
If and when.
Dog.
If and. I pulled him from the waivers the second that Dak got hurt because I was like, it's always good if I need a backup quarterback. He's pushing Derek Carr to start this.
Dog.
Dog.
I love him. I love Cooper Rush. I don't like the Cowboys.
The next Tom Brady.
Yeah,
When
Cooper Rush.
Thank you.
when,
Yes.
when Dak
agreed.
Prescott gets back,
Not coming
if
back.
you're Mike
Cooper Rush has the
McCarthy, are you
spot.
putting him in?
No.
No, I wouldn't. If I'm Jerry right now, sitting in Jerry's world, I'm thinking to myself, do I want Dak to start or do I want some Cooper Rush? I think I want some Cooper Rush,
I don't
and I
think
want
he-
Cooper Rush to start.
Does he have an accent like
Yeah,
that?
he does. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
if he
not.
does.
Maybe not. I don't know. That
Here's
was. Maybe,
Here's the thing, though.
I don't know.
You know, I like to make jokes about Cooper Rush, but if you ask me right now,
I would
Dak's
actually
back. I'm starting Cooper Rush
I would
until he
actually-
loses
yeah.
a game.
I'm still starting
Yeah.
Cooper Rush. He's looking good.
He hasn't lost a game.
No.
I mean, he's doing exactly what you expect a backup quarterback to do, and then some.
Yeah,
There it is.
again. Yeah,
And
exactly.
then some. It's not the fact that
Yeah.
he came in, he puts the ball where he needs to, he runs what he needs to run.
Yeah.
He's not covering holes right now.
No.
He is playing football.
He's a freak.
And honestly,
I love him.
Best quarterback in the NFL.
that
I
offense.
agree.
I agree. Oh wait. I just that was like a bias based on that was a peer pressure move. I don't think he's the best quarterback in the NFL.
I think
Top
he
10.
is. He's top.
I think Josh Allen is the best quarterback
Explain
in
me
the NFL.
who
Right
has a
Patrick Mahomes.
now. No.
measure of success.
No.
We
Josh
measure
Allen's
success
never
by
making
wins,
that
don't we,
play
Dan?
that Pat Mahomes made on Sunday Night Football. Josh Allen would never make that
Josh
play.
Allen's also not losing to the Colts.
Not on
Cooper
Mahomes.
Rush is better.
No.
It's
Cooper
on-
Rush.
That game was on Chris Jones.
Mahomes looked so good when he had somebody like Tyreek Hill thrown to him.
Oh,
Now he's not. He's
What?
Got, he's got
Did
trash
you not
about
watch
him.
Sunday Night Football?
It wasn't
3
it
and
wasn't-
1.
Okay, here's a great
It wasn't
transition.
great.
Cooper Rush, GOAT. Don't like the Cowboys. Love Cooper Rush. Great. You're an idiot for thinking that Patrick Mahomes isn't good without Tyreek Hill.
I don't think he's not good. I think he is not. He's looked worse without this star-studded receiver.
Oh my no!
Guy like
Incorrect.
Josh Allen.
Incorrect.
Josh Allen before Stephon Diggs came in was still making plays.
No, he wasn't.
No, he
Yes,
was
he
not.
was.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
I'll die on this hill. I like Josh Allen
You
better.
are
than
dying
Patrick
on the
Mahomes.
wrong hill.
You may like him better, but
I
Pat
don't like
Mahomes
him better.
Is better. You just
Patrick
said you
Mahomes-
No,
like
I
him
think
better.
Josh Allen makes really dumb decisions with the football sometimes, but I still think he's a better quarterback
So-
than Patrick
Mahomes
Mahomes.
looks the exact same thrown out here to Byron Pringle. Like, what? Is he still on the team? Is Byron Pringle still on the team?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't
think,
know. Whatever.
Sky Moore.
Who's their
took his-
number one receiver? I don't even
McCole
know.
Hardman? Yeah.
No, it's
It's-
Juju.
It's not though.
It's their number one receiver is. I think
It's Travis
McCole Hardman.
Kelsey. It's Travis
Well, yeah,
Kelsey.
it's Kelsey clearly, but where is Byron Pringle at now? I don't know, but Byron
Actually, I
Pringle-
actually think
Boy, I gotta get
Byron
a phone
Pringle's
call,
on the
guys.
Ravens.
Why are you
Hello?
getting a phone call? No, Dan, why are you answering a phone call in the middle of this podcast?
It's fun.
Who is
Hello?
this?
Oh, they
No.
just hung up.
Actually,
Dang
Good
it.
call.
For some, no, it's Demarcus Robinson who's on the Ravens.
Byron Pringle's on the Bears now.
Yeah.
Aha.
On that
And Equanimeous
lethal
St. Brown
wide
was
receiver
from-
core
Wow.
with N'Keal
Okay,
Harry.
I will die on the hill
Wrong
that
hill.
Patrick Mahomes makes good plays sometimes, but I don't think longevity-wise, not even longevity-wise, I just don't think he's playing like a number one quarterback in the NFL right now.
Strongly disagree.
I completely disagree. Did you not? Okay, I actually am legitimately asking you. Did you not watch Sunday Night Football?
I watched the first half.
Did you see the play where he did a 360 and threw it to
Name
Clyde
one
Edwards-Helaire?
other quarterback who could ever make that play.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford.
No.
No,
did it
he
last
could
year.
not.
He made that play
He could not
exactly.
make that athletic of a play. He could not do that exact thing.
Matthew Stafford.
And did you see the
could.
picture where
Honestly,
he was?
he couldn't.
Did you see
Honestly,
that picture of that play where he's smiling at Devin White right before he throws the ball?
Oh yeah, that was.
I have
funny.
not.
He's
That
a
was- no,
demon.
I
He is
thought it
an
was
insane
I'm going to show you the
man.
picture right now.
No, he could
Look
do
it
it.
up.
Honestly, Lamar Jackson could have done it. He's got the
No, he
athleticism.
couldn't have.
No,
He couldn't have made the throw though.
No.
Nah, yeah. Okay, it's a.
I'm not saying he can't throw because I'm past that. Lamar's amazing.
I'm
Lamar's
saying
very
Lamar
that
can't
throw
throw.
specifically.
That
Yes,
throw-
he
No,
can.
cannot.
Yes, he
Oh
can.
my
Lamar is so
gosh.
good, bro.
No, he's not.
Lamar is so good. I'm
I am on this.
wishy-washy.
I am on this Lamar Jackson hate train.
I won't
Why?
put him off.
What about Lamar? Oh, that is messed up. Okay. That's awesome. That is a great look up Devin White and Patrick Mahomes photo before he does the
has
360.
he's sticking his tongue out
I
at
might.
him.
He's
He's laughing.
I will leave the door open for possibility that I'm being a little harsh on Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Maybe I'm just in a bad mood today, but I don't think he's playing as the number one quarterback.
Do
in the
you
NFL
think
right
Josh is? How?
Opinions can change, and there's proof this season because before this season I said Lamar Jackson can't throw. He's proved me wrong this
He
season.
can, yeah.
And I said Jalen Hurts was a bad quarterback. He has proved me
Jalen
wrong.
Hurts
Wrong,
is playing like a top 5 quarterback right now.
Yes,
you
he
think
is.
Jalen Hurts is playing better than Lamar?
Who's your top? Yes. Who's your top
Oh.
5 quarterbacks right now?
In order?
In order.
I like this. Okay, better. Good.
Who's going first?
I'll go. Mahomes,
Okay.
Allen. Give me Lamar. Like just playing right now or just like overall? Just playing. Which one?
Overall.
Overall,
Or
like
actually, no. Playing right now. Let's
playing
go
right
form.
now.
Like
Like
right
how
now.
they're
Like
how they're
based
playing.
on
Based
form.
on
Yeah.
based on
how they're
this
playing in
season alone.
In this season?
Oh,
Based on-
okay.
based on the form that they are in right now.
In this
This season
okay.
alone.
Season, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so Mahomes, still same. Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Jalen Hurts, and then you can. There's not really a clear 5. For
Yeah, there
me.
is.
There is. You think who it is? Matt Ryan? No. Give me. You know what?
Funny.
Not Trevor Lawrence.
Can I name mine?
Yeah, give me.
And
give me
maybe
your 5.
maybe it'll make you think of yours.
Okay.
So I have the exact same top 4 as Newman
Okay.
in the exact same order. Mahomes, Allen, Jackson, Hurts. Number 5, it's clear. Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
He's undefeated,
The
and
only
he's a dog.
I would have put Tua in this
Yes,
top
I
5
would've
if
too.
he wasn't concussed.
Yeah, but then Cooper Rush.
So he's like the honorary 5th. Honestly, Cooper Rush or Trevor Lawrence is doing really good.
What about the
T-Law,
goofball?
Yeah.
No.
Goof? Who?
Actually,
Oh,
no.
Goff.
The goofball's playing real well. Okay, he's playing top 10 right now. He's probably like 6, 7, but he is not playing bad. He's playing very good football right now. He's playing a lot better than Matthew Stafford is in LA right now.
wild.
With a lot less in terms of weapons.
What about Kirk Cousins?
No.
No?
Did you not watch the primetime Kirk?
You don't
Other-
like that.
other
you don't
than
like
primetime
that.
primetime
Kirk?
Kirk failed yet.
You don't like
Primetime Kirk.
that.
I guess he'd be top 10 this season though.
If you'd asked me after
like
week 1, maybe.
9, 10, top 10.
Kind of wild that like
Ah.
Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, and Tom Brady aren't really in this conversation.
Joe is not looking fantastic.
Whoa. 5
Aaron
is
Rodgers-
Justin Herbert.
Herbie
No.
hasn't played that well.
Herbie has not been playing
Last
well.
week he was a beast.
No.
Yeah,
He
but
had like
what about
400
against the
yards.
Jags,
No,
though.
he's not looking great.
Ooh.
He's not consistent.
Ooh.
I'm
I
saying
thought about Herbert.
I'm
though.
saying 5
I
would have
thought I was-
5 would have been Tua, but it's not Tua. Right?
I agree.
Ooh, that'd have been a
I
good.
agree.
that'd have been a good call. I
It
like
would have been
that.
Tua.
Yeah, it would have been.
It's Cooper Rush.
It's Cooper Rush
It
though.
just
I
is.
think.
Tua maybe Cooper Rush, but I'm leaning more towards Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville, just because sometimes when you have a backup quarterback come in, you get that little bump of good play. Like when Jimmy Garoppolo came in for Tom Brady in New England. A little bit of that's probably he's a good quarterback, but a little bit of that is also it's a really good system that Dallas has.
It's from the MAC too.
It's from the MAC.
From the MAC.
4 is
Ooh.
oh I just blanked.
Oh, you're doing it in reverse.
Yeah, I'm just no. So 5 is like
Okay.
halfway Cooper
Five.
Rush, halfway
Tua?
no. Well, I would have Tua
yeah,
would have
yeah.
been my solid 5.
So halfway Cooper.
halfway Cooper, halfway Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Um,
It's what a weird list.
Oh, it's fine. No, I'm not going to class anymore.
Okay. Kyle just, for those that were just weird time, Kyle just showed us the time, and it is 12:51. We have class at 1.
I don't.
I'm not going.
I'm just going to say whatever.
I'll be a little late.
Yeah. If you're watching, sorry, I love you.
I'm going to class, Mom.
Yes,
I promise.
we'll go.
Also, my professor is not doing homework all week. So
Oh, cool. There you go.
no reason to go.
Whatever. Go back.
5 is that little split between 3 guys. 4's Lamar. 3's Mahomes. 2's Hurts. 1's Allen.
I thought you said Hurts wasn't good.
Such
No,
a
I like Hurts.
Mahomes
I like
hater.
I'm not a Mahomes hater. I just don't think he's playing lights out.
You have Hurts over Mahomes?
Hurts
What
too.
What is Hurts? Okay, other than the Colts game, what has Mahomes done that makes you?
He didn't even play bad in the Colts game.
He didn't play.
He just
great.
doesn't look like he's commanding the offense like he has in previous seasons.
What? There was no difference, and that was
Didn't he have
crazy.
5 touchdowns week 1?
Yeah, he had something crazy.
I don't buy it.
Who did they play?
No,
week
I'm
one?
saying no. Wait, I'm saying
Chargers.
form.
Was it Chargers? It was the Chargers.
Or the
Chargers.
Raiders? What? It was.
It was the Chargers.
Okay.
They definitely played the Chargers week 1.
What's going on in the AFC West while we're talking about
Yeah.
it?
By the way,
No one is
what is
looking,
up with
no one is looking good in the AFC West right now.
Are the Chiefs not 3-1?
The Chiefs are 3-1. Yes,
Well,
the
yeah,
Chiefs are the
but-
only. Oh, hey, look! What's the only team that?
Oh
looks
my
good?
gosh.
Daniel
Oh, is it the
hates
Chiefs?
the
Or are they
Chiefs.
I don't hate the. Okay,
commanding?
you know what?
Taking command?
If I'm gonna admit to hating the Chiefs, it's strictly because of Mahomes' little brother. That's it.
Okay,
but also,
but that's unnecessary. Come on, and it was the Chiefs. That
but
did play
also,
first.
I don't believe that Patrick Mahomes is playing like
Yeah.
a number 1 quarterback in the NFL right now.
No, they didn't play the Chargers first. They played the Chargers first on Thursday Night Football. They played the Cardinals first. Put up 44 points on them. Yep, I remember that. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
New topic, because I just saw some Kyler Murray pop up. Have you guys have seen Last Chance U?
no,
I know what it is, though.
I know what it is as well.
So everyone listening, you two, Last Chance U. It's a Netflix documentary about JUCO football.
Okay.
Great. The first 2 seasons were lights out. Second 2 seasons, not great. You
Yep.
don't even have to watch the third 2 seasons. But in the second 2 seasons,
The third 2 seasons.
yeah. So there's like 2 seasons. They do 2 seasons on each
Oh, okay.
team. So the first part was East Mississippi Community College, powerhouse JUCO, multiple-time national JUCO champions.
Okay.
The second team was Independence Community College with it's in like Kansas, I think.
Okay.
And with the coach JB, Coach JB is his TikTok handle. He is a kind of a wild guy. Grew up in I think he said he's from Compton, but he's like a wild dude. Got fired from ICC because a lot of bad stuff. But weird guy, but on TikTok, he does film breakdowns of Kyler Murray's quarterback play.
Oh, I've seen that.
And it is horrible. Like, I was watching some of the highlights.
seen that.
He runs and scrambles right for 2 yards and steps out of bounds. He's got a tight end in the flat, wide open.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yep. I've seen that stuff.
You guys ever watch QB1 on Netflix?
Yes.
I remember specifically watching the Jake Fromm episode.
I am so upset that Jake Fromm has not done more in the NFL.
I liked him a lot at Georgia.
Isn't Jake Fromm? Where did he
He's
go?
with Buffalo.
Buffalo. That's right. Yeah. Is he still there?
I think so.
Wow. Well, yeah, he did not. He's not really producing
He's just
anything.
yeah.
I think he's better than Josh Allen personally.
drafted-
Yeah. I don't think Josh Allen can take command of an offense, lead the offense at all. Yeah, I don't think he's very talented.
Josh Allen.
That's what you know how crazy that just sounded. That's how you sound.
I'm not saying he's a terrible quarterback. I'm just saying he's not the number 1.
Wrong.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
No.
I'm not saying Josh Allen is bad either, but like,
No. Yeah.
I don't think he's playing
Patrick
I don't think Patrick Mahomes is the
Patrick
number 1
Mahomes.
quarterback in the NFL.
Okay. So the reason that Kyle is here is the reason that Kyle's here is the reason that Kyle's here.
That's
So,
correct, yeah.
Why
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you here today?
Why are you
Kyle?
here,
What
Kyle?
is your purpose in life?
Yeah.
I like baseball.
Baseball. Well, that's something that we don't generally talk about on this podcast, but as a sports podcast with the little baseball in our little logo.
I stopped caring once the Tigers weren't going to make the postseason.
I stopped caring on July 31st.
Would that be like the first game of the year?
I will leave.
last year.
Or
I will leave. You are a guest on this podcast. I will leave.
I'm here to educate you guys.
No.
On baseball.
No, we'll talk.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
talk-
fine.
we'll talk
That's
a little
fine.
bit. We'll
That's
talk a
fine.
little bit.
I thought you were talking about like educating us on liking the Reds because I'm not going to be educated that way.
I don't know what I can really say to convince you.
You're nothing.
There's
Really.
nothing.
No, other than the fact that I think that the Cubs are just terrible now. But
Hey, we're
that's
playing
just-
tonight. Game
You ever-
162, last game of the year for the Cubs and the Reds tonight.
Yay!
Yeah. I'm going to have it on.
Maybe I'll watch. Actually,
I'll
Did
watch.
you say 62? Can we talk about that?
162.
Oh, well, I'm going to include the last little bar. 62. Aaron Judge hit a 62nd.
Oh, what a great thing to say. Aaron
Brilliant
Judge,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Brilliant showrunner.
How about that dude falling off the railing trying to
Oh,
get
yeah, I did see that.
Is he okay?
Did
or
you
like,
see
No.
the video of the guy with the ball and they were asking him what he was doing with it, and he was like weirdly aggressive about it?
He's a billionaire.
He's already a billionaire?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
Because he caught the ball? Or
no,
No.
he is already a billionaire, and he caught the ball.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's like either like a major investor, like
Yes.
a CEO or something in a big company or something
Yes,
like that.
he did not need. He's like a Fortune 500 guy. He did not need that ball at all.
Sometimes life isn't fair. He
No.
shouldn't have got that ball.
No, he shouldn't have. Any person around
The
that
dude who
changed
fell
their
off
life.
the railing should have got
Should
it.
have got the ball. Should have gotten the ball.
He
Either
was,
way,
he was trying to be that guy, you know, that meme or like that video from Monday Night Football where the Bears fan like jumped out of the stands to catch that football from the
Yes.
kick. Like he's like, I played high school football over at Arlington Park.
I can make catches.
Yeah, sign me. And that's what he was trying to do. Anyway, okay, 62.
So the magic
62.
number
Yeah.
62 for Aaron Judge sets an American League record. What is your opinion on this being the most in a season? There's an argument to be had. Little background. I think it's 73 Barry Bonds
75,
has.
I think.
That's 73.
73.
73? Okay.
73 in a single season Barry Bonds has. But it was in
Barry.
a non-steroid testing era of the MLB.
Boo.
So there is suspect.
No,
Oh,
it's confirmed.
It's confirmed?
oh, he definitely, yeah.
Yes.
He definitely was on roids.
No,
yeah,
it's
that's why
confirmed.
it's not. Yeah.
So
he was on roids.
that.
He was juicing.
So is
And
Aaron.
I'm not just like saying that. Like it's actually confirmed.
that's actually confirmed.
So is
Got a little
Aaron,
asterisk next to it.
is Aaron Judge the all-time home run leader?
no.
No.
You can. I have a weird view on steroids because I'm obviously not for it, and
Yeah.
it is cheating, but also you can get as jacked as you want in baseball, but you still have to know how to hit.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's still
Barry
a skill.
Bonds before he took steroids was one of, if not the best player in baseball. He wouldn't have hit 73 home runs, but he was still a phenomenal player. I want to say he won an MVP before he even started taking steroids, and you know, taking steroids doesn't teach you how to hit a home run or swing a baseball bat. Obviously, it gives you more power,
Yeah.
but I don't think you can take away that record. I don't think Judge is the all-time leader. I mean, he is if you want to count it clean, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that record should stand with Bonds, kind of like the all-time home run record should stand with Bonds.
I agree with that. I agree with.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely the most in the American League. He can have that record, but my opinion also is like if everybody is juicing,
Yeah.
Barry Bonds juiced the best.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
it's close enough.
He's
Sorry
also
about
just
you.
the best hitter, like in baseball, and he did steroids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's
Yeah.
another
Good,
question.
and he did steroids.
Yeah.
Here's another
Right.
question to throw out you here, Kyle. So, a lot of controversy was going on over the issue with ESPN saying, hey, let's also not watch college football right now and watch Aaron Judge strike out 7 times. What are your thoughts on cutting into college football or other events to watch something that wasn't really necessarily history in your thoughts on that?
It is history. While it might not be like the major league record. It's still the American League record, and you know, something that hasn't been done. And I think Bonds hit 73 in either the very late 90s or the early 2000s. So I mean, something that hasn't been done in over 20 years. And you know, if it's like the fourth quarter of a really close game, don't do it.
Yeah.
But like if it's honestly any time in the first 3 quarters, who cares? It's an at bat. You know what? Like it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And it is history regardless.
I mean, they popped out and did the split stu.
They did the split
view,
screen?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did split
They
screen,
didn't
yeah.
just like
yeah,
the
no,
middle.
they didn't
they
just
split
cut
screen.
away.
Oh, well, then-
I don't care.
well, then
People were
never
very
mind.
mad. People were very
They
mad.
shouldn't
some
be.
people got a little upset
People
about
just hate baseball.
Yeah,
so.
that's accurate. Correct.
it. Well, after having a pretty summer slump for themselves, the Yankees still finished as the number 2 seed, heading into the postseason. Where are you feeling, and who are you looking at specifically in this postseason?
Let's look at the bracket. Yeah, let's break down the bracket.
I have
first.
the bracket.
Oh yeah, I'm saying like let's break it down real quick.
Oh, okay. So the 6 seed Tampa Bay takes on 3 seed Cleveland.
Guardians.
The winner of that plays.
So this is how it works.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
This is different.
sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
So the new format means Cleveland and Tampa play each other in the first round, and then Toronto and Seattle play each other in the first round.
Yes.
Each series is a best of 3,
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the first to win 2 wins the series.
Oh, this is the new. Oh, sorry.
But now what happens is, while on the bracket it kind of looks like, I believe.
Oh, this is like the old NFL playoffs back when we had 6 teams. It's just lowest and best remaining seed or whatever play.
It's a little different.
God.
Because
What? Okay.
It's while on the bracket it doesn't it look like the winner of Cleveland and Tampa would play New York?
Yeah.
Well, that's not how it is.
Oh, isn't it?
It's
Lowest seed plays highest seed.
no.
What?
This is what happens.
Oh, I do. Oh, no. Now
Okay, we definitely
It's
talked
the
about
two-
this new
talk
playoff
about it.
format, but I'm still
the
confused.
2 teams that win.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and throw out my predictions right now.
Yeah.
Cleveland will beat Tampa in 3,
Okay.
and Seattle will beat Toronto in 3.
Okay.
Now, so Cleveland and Seattle are left to play New York or Houston. Since Houston is the 1 seed, they will choose whether they want to play Cleveland or Seattle.
They get a. Oh, we
Yeah,
talked
I
about
remember
this.
talking
They get a
about
pick.
this.
So they get to pick. So in my scenario, say Cleveland and Seattle wins, which I am predicting. I think Houston picks Seattle over Cleveland because they're familiar with them. They're in the same division, so they play them all the time. So I think they'd be better prepared to play them than they would Cleveland. So then New York would play Cleveland. And while it does match up that way in the bracket, that's not exactly how it works.
What a weird thing. That's just imagine
We definitely talked about this, but
Yeah.
that's still wild.
Don't
imagine
like
being
it.
Like a
Don't
bad.
like it.
Imagine your team being like, or no, the best team in the league being like, yeah, you guys suck enough. We'll play you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like imagine going in. How demoralized is like, yeah, we picked to play you guys because I think that you're terrible out of the 2 teams.
Well,
we had to choose.
but I will say on the flip side of that, how good would it be when Houston picks to play Seattle and Seattle sweeps them?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going
That'd
to
be
happen.
kind of funny.
It's not going to happen.
There's a little
But-
extra chip on your shoulder.
But if something like that happens, you're going to be like, yeah, they picked that team and got cleaned.
It's
Yeah.
more of a reward to the higher seeds,
yeah.
which, okay, I don't love it, but I kind of get what they're doing.
So
Props
you
to
have.
Seattle, though. I love that team.
I love Seattle.
Especially
right now.
with Gino and Winker and Castillo from the Reds.
Shout out Uncle Doug out in Washington. Go Seattle, I guess. I've been to two Yankees games in my life, and both Yankees games. My family's in New York, so whenever we go visit, we go to a Yankees game. The 2 Yankees games I've been to, it was Yankees versus Seattle, because it's like it's about August is when it happens. It's generally where it goes. And Seattle is beating the Yankees, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Good. Okay.
Seattle's a good team this year.
Yeah.
good team is here.
Okay.
So you
other
have
side.
what?
No, or do we want to finish out this side of the bracket?
Let's
or go to the
finish
other
out
side?
this
So you
Okay.
want to finish out the entire American
we're-
League?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the expertise here. and
All
we're
right.
Yeah.
So just to go over it, Cleveland beats Tampa in 3
Okay.
because I think Cleveland has better pitching, and they have a manager who has won a World Series, so he's got experience.
obviously.
Okay.
Seattle beats Toronto. I think Toronto is a better team, but Seattle has better pitching in Luis Castillo, La Pierda, and Robbie Ray.
Okay.
And then obviously just the magic of the Mariners being back in the playoffs after 21 years.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to win that.
Well, what? The last time they were there was with
2001,
Griffey.
Ichiro.
Oh, okay.
Ichiro's rookie year. Griffey
Okay.
was with Cincy then.
Didn't they win
Got
it
it.
all Ichiro's rookie year?
Mm-mm.
No, they went.
I think they went to the ALCS.
Yeah.
But then after that, I think we have Houston versus Seattle.
Okay.
I think Houston wins in 4. They're such a good team. I know we had the whole cheating scandal, but Houston's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they're cheaters. I don't
We'll
They
feel-
they are they were.
Yeah,
but
they were.
They are so good.
Okay.
And then I have the Yankees, and I have that series going 4 games. I don't know if I said that, but
All right.
then I have the Yankees beating Cleveland in 4 as well. Yankees always seem to find a way to choke in the playoffs, but they do usually play well against in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
They normally do all right. And then Houston versus the Yankees in the ALCS. This is a best of 5, and I think it goes 5 games, but Houston wins.
Okay.
Yankees I just can't see it.
Yeah.
I can't see the Yankees going to the World
Nope,
Series.
I get it.
I'm sorry, Uncle Brian. I should
All
probably
right.
defend you more, but I won't.
So opposite side of the bracket here, we got the Phillies and then the St. Louis Cardinals. And then we got the Padres and the New York Mets. New York Mets making the playoffs. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the Padres, by the way. I'm gonna root for the Padres in,
No
in the
Tatis
playoffs.
though.
Yeah. Well, no Tatis, but they are the farm team
I did
for
find it
my
interesting.
Fort Wayne Tin Caps.
He was clean his whole career. It was only after he got injured that he tested positive for PEDs. I mean, I'm not saying he 100% did, but it leaves the door open a little bit more to be like, yeah, he was doing a lot of rehab. He was taking a lot of stuff. Something might have come through. What did he say it was, though? Didn't he say he accidentally took his girlfriend something?
I'm not exactly
That's
sure
always
what
the
he said.
go-to.
I know he was very, like, he apologized and stuff in his press conference. I'm not exactly sure, though, what kind of happened there. But
I think the go-to is always I accidentally took my partner's blank Tylenol thinking it was something else.
Yeah, that's what Robert Mathis said when he was talking. Remember that whole thing with Robert Mathis? Yeah, Kyle's shaking his head. He knows what's up. Okay, so
love
Phillies,
Robert Mathis.
Yes, love him to death. But that was an interesting thing. Phillies, St. Louis. Who we got?
Hate the Cardinals more than anything, but they're beating Philly in 2.
Yep, easy enough.
You better not tell Lisa that.
I've told her that so many times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hate
Okay.
them.
Shout out Lisa Renzi Rhodes, our lovely UML advisor, who's
Lisa.
also a big St. Louis fan.
All right, and then the Mets, Padres. Do the Mets get it done?
Mets beat them in 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
DeGrom and
that's fine.
Scherzer,
That's fine.
unbelievable.
Easy.
Actually,
easy.
I'll cheer for whoever wins that game.
I love Max Scherzer so much.
Go Mets. Got to love the Mets, baby. Go Mets.
Okay.
Why do you love the Mets?
Mets.
This is the Mets, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair enough.
Like I feel like they're kind of like the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just feel
Same
bad.
colors too.
Yeah. They're literally
Both
like
from New York.
Wait, they're
yes.
both.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh my
I'm kidding.
God. Okay.
Oh, no, 100% joking there.
And then the number 1 and number 2 seeds in this league are the Dodgers and the Braves. Who do we got?
I think
going where?
the Dodgers would pick the Mets. Honestly,
I disagree. I think they'd pick the Cardinals.
Really?
Mets pitching is too good.
It's not.
No,
it's
it is.
good. It is. I wouldn't disagree that it's good. I just think. I feel like LA would pick the Mets.
Now here's my
I
question.
disagree.
Okay, so we got the Cardinals and the Mets winning both those games. Do we have either of them beating either team?
Beating either team in the second round?
Yeah, beating either of the Braves or the Dodgers.
If the Mets match up with the Braves, I think there's not a great chance, but a better chance than if they played the Dodgers.
The Braves just owned the Mets. They just swept them in the regular season. But I think they're going to play in the playoffs, and I think it's going to go 5 games. And I think the Mets are going to win.
I think the Mets are
there
gonna
we
win
go.
as well.
Okay. So then you have St. Louis losing to the Dodgers, I would assume.
Yes.
Yes, in 4 games.
Okay.
I think St. Louis wins 1.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Dodgers
So we
are good.
got Mets and Dodgers in the finals. And then for Dan, what do you got?
That's what I said.
Mets and Dodgers as well. Okay. All right. So then we have Dodgers taking care of the Mets, I would assume.
Dodgers winning in 5.
Okay. All right. So that would make it. And then is that what you got here? Kind of similar to Dan?
I want the Mets to win.
Oh, yeah. So do I.
I want the Dodgers to win.
Okay. Oh.
Shout out Grandpa.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's something. That's acceptable.
That's acceptable.
Okay. So then we got Dodgers and Houston. Yay. What an interesting matchup. It's so boring. That's so boring.
It's predictable, but like
it happens all the time.
it's so predictable where I can't see another matchup.
It's just it's like
I can't.
nothing. None of this is cool. Make it be the Mets, please.
I mean, if the Yankees can
Let's
turn
go
around
Mets.
their postseason luck, then yes, but no.
I want the Yankees to make it because my other grandpa's a Yankees fan. So it would be really cool to see Yankees Dodgers.
I would love to see the Yankees Dodgers.
Even that's boring.
And then my other grandpa, who's like my step grandpa, I guess, is a Braves fan.
Ooh.
And plus, I like the Braves a lot. They have a fun team, but Mets pitching is too good.
War for Smedley's grandpas. Understood.
They're all 3 in the playoffs.
All over the playoffs.
Reds aren't though.
Oh,
Now they're the
Sorry about
Tigers.
that.
Hey,
Well,
if we,
the Cubs.
They're the Cubs.
if the Reds lose tonight, they lose 100 games on the year.
What's better, 99 or 100?
I mean,
What?
You'd rather lose 99 than 100.
I would
Yeah.
rather lose 100.
No.
Why?
If you're already going down, make it an even 100.
No.
No.
Really?
Why would you
Hopefully
wanna
we beat the
lose-
Cubs
let's
tonight and we
lose
sweep
more.
them.
Yeah.
Hopefully we
what?
beat the Cubs tonight and sweep them at home.
Okay.
I don't know. I think 100 losses just sounds a lot better.
It doesn't.
More reason for you to clean house.
We don't have anything to clean though.
All right. Well, it is currently way past the time that we probably should have been in here for.
This has been a real up and down podcast.
It has.
Thank you for joining
Yeah.
I
us.
enjoyed it. I thought
Yes.
it was fun.
Thanks for coming, Smeds.
Real quick, Kyle, what you working on? Plug your socials.
Yeah, plug your stuff.
Well, I actually have a little bit of a break with my stories. I'm kind of just doing more editor stuff right now, which is nice. You can follow me on Twitter at Smedley, Smedley, 1932. You can follow me on Instagram at Kyle_Smedley 1932.
Not the fake account that
Why?
someone made.
Yeah, not the fake account. Did you get a DM from the
I
fake
did, yeah.
account too?
But both of these,
Said hi
I
to
post
me.
my stories that I write on things like that. And yeah, I'm writing a little bit, but I'm also taking a little bit of a break too, because I was going hard in the summer and hard at the beginning of the semester.
Just a reminder to everybody, Kyle does work for the Daily News with Dan.
Kyle's our news editor.
I am the news editor.
Big sports guy, obviously.
Yeah,
that's why he's on this. That's why he's on this podcast. Thank you very much, Kyle.
Real quick, what's up with the 1932? Is it just like the numbers that were available?
Is it the Reds?
No, so
Colts? No, Colts are 50.
So
Colts are 50. 32, 33.
My favorite number's always been 19 because I was born May 19th, and Joey Votto's number 19.
Okay.
And then 32 was my number I used when I played basketball in middle school and freshman year of high school because my dad wore it because of Magic Johnson.
There you go.
There we go.
Culture 53. I'm stupid. I don't even know why I said that.
All right.
You ever make a podcast episode where you made some really bold takes and you're going to like rethink them throughout the night?
Like the fact that Mahomes is the best
I'm
quarterback.
I'm not saying I'm going back on it already. I'm just saying I might have been a little too hard.
You still don't think Lamar can throw?
I still don't think Lamar is a good quarterback.
And with that, that's the end of our episode for the Underqualified Knuckleheads. Dan, you want to see us out because, Lord, what are you saying?
What am I saying?
Say
Go Lions, one pride.
Thanks so much for having me, you guys.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, thanks for coming on, Kyle.
I appreciate it.
Say it.
No, I don't want to say it.
Do you want me to say it? You want Kyle to say it?
See you next week. It's so weird. It's so weird.
I like that.
You like that?
I like
yes.
that.
Okay, all at once then. Let's try it again.
3, 2, 1.
See you next week.
Not with Kyle.